Hello everyone, back with Daniswin. Today we're gonna talk about BGPy, an add-on that helps you a lot, and it's an all-in-one add-on. You can do a lot of things in here, and this add-on is free. You can download it right in the description down below, and you can install it into Blender. And if you don't know how to install an add-on into Blender, you can check our previous video on how to installing an add-on. Link in the description down below. And once you got it installed, you can see we get a lot of choices here, from Boolean, arrays, architectural, scatter, which will go into everything in this video, starting with Boolean. Now with Boolean, we got two options, union and difference. In other words, add or remove or cut the object, right? You can add objects straight on top of the faces, easily with a single click. Or you can cut the object, use a difference Boolean. You can cut the object straight away without needing to make a new object to cut it with. You can easily draw it straight on the surface of the object. And you can stack the Boolean without having any issues, which before, in the normal Boolean, you can get some issues with stacking Booleans. With BGPy, it's easily done. Next, we got architectural. There's two categories here, wall and windows. You can create walls, define its thickness, width and height, or you can create window, which automatically adds the glass and everything that you need in a window straight into your objects. You can define its thickness, width and height too, also the parts the windows have. You can easily define it, you can easily make it with BGPy. So it's gonna improve your workflow by a lot. Next, we go into array. First, we talk about the line array, the basic array. You can use it to do what Blender array does, which is just duplicates the object and array it to a certain direction. But with BGPy, you get more complex options here. You can randomize the location of its object. You can randomize the rotation of its object. You can randomize the clumpness of its object. So you get way more than a basic array that you got in Blender. Next, we got circular array. You need to do a lot of tedious things before in Blender to get this effect of circular array. But in BGPy, you can done it with one click. With a single click of a button, you get a circular array. And you can stack the circular array. And you still got the complex settings, such as randomized location, randomized rotation, and everything. And there's a lot more that you can experiment with this. Next, we got displacement. While before in Blender, you need to do a lot of tedious stuff to get the displacement right, like making the texture and everything. With BGPy, you can easily make a displacement and then set its scale and details and animate it and everything easily with a single click of a button. Next, we got grouping. But this is a non-destructive grouping, so this is a great workflow to follow. You can easily group an object without having to join them together or parent them together. This is non-destructive, you can easily separate them later on with a single click of a button too. Then we got scatter. While before, you need to do it with particle system, now you can use BGPy and simply do scatter in a single click. You can define its density, you can define the distance between each particles or each object scattered into the surface, and a lot more options you got with scatter and easier than having to deal with particle system. It's faster, it's easier using BGPy scatter than using particle system. And not just a basic scatter, we also got a Vertex paint scatter. So you can paint the object where you want the scatter to occur and the density of it straight using weight paint and easily scatter the object according to the weight paint that you got. And you still get all the different complex options that you got with basic scatter. So go ahead and try it out by yourself so you get to see how much this add-on packs. This is a free add-on that packs a lot of things. You can do most stuff with it and it's a must-have for everyone using Blender. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and stay tuned for the next video because we're gonna put out a lot more content about Blender and Blender 3.0. Bye!